3, Black Church, Darren O'Sullivan. 4, Prate Box, Andy Thornton. 5 is the Carrot Man, Leighton Aspel. 6, Bold Choice, Carl Llewellyn. And 7, Glen Mirage, ridden by Miss Miranda Coombe.
And the betting, and the favourite Prate Box, or joint favourite Prate Box at 2-1 with Black Church, also 2-1. Prate Box ridden by Andrew Thornton, sorry for calling you Robert Andrew. Then it's 9-2 Fool's Errand from 5-1, 13-2 Edredon Bleu from 6-1, 7-1 the Carrot Man, 14-1 Bold Choice, 50-1 Glen Mirage, and here are Richard and Skew.
Handicap chase, so these ones know their business. Let's have a look at Black Church, their number 3. Prolific winner, but I'm just worried, Skew, that the ground may have gone against him. He is a lovely horse. He has won on softish ground, but most of his winning is done on a firm surface. Richard Rowe has a line on Prate Box because his own Fraser Island beat that horse last time. That's Black Church. He's 2-1 from 7-4, but I'm just slightly worried about the ground. Well, let's have a look at Fool's Errand, Skew. This one going down nicely, didn't he, when we tracked him?
That's right, ridden by Tony McCoy, who we saw earlier. Fool's Errand didn't run very well last time when he's well beaten at Stratford. There is number 4, Prate Box, the mount of Andy Thornton. I thought this is the one they all had to beat. He's 15-8 favourite from 2-1. So I'm not the only one who thinks that, but he ran a cracking race here when he was second to Richard Rowe's horse and Fraser Island. And Fraser Island made a mistake at the second last and allowed this horse back in. But this horse has won 5 races in Ireland, will handle the ground, and as I say, I think he's the one they all have to beat.
Yes, I just mentioned briefly the McCoy ride there on the way down. We noticed him going down. Nice moving horse, sweating. He sometimes vies at this horse a couple of times last year. He isn't today, so they obviously think that it just G's him up a little bit. 9-2 from 5-1. He's had one outing so far this season, which should have put him right. Carries plenty of condition, this horse, but is in with a chance. Carries 11-4.
Prate Box is the clear favourite at 15-8. It's 2-1 Black Church, 9-2 Fool's Errand, 13-2 Edredon Bleu, 7-1 the Carrot Man, 14-1 Bold Choice, 50-1 the Outsider. They're coming out on the course.
Yes, the one we haven't mentioned is Henrietta's Knight. It's an Edredon Bleu, French-bred horse, as you can tell by his name. He'll handle the ground, but Peter will tell you exactly how he handles the ground.
Thanks, Peter. 16 fences to be jumped this time. Glen Mirage being led up, you'll notice. He's been difficult at the start before, but Miranda Coombe's got him going all right. And as they come to the first, it's Edredon Bleu, the leader. Edredon Bleu from Bold Choice as they jump the first, the Carrot Man, and then Fool's Errand. And behind Fool's Errand is Prate Box. Edredon Bleu has already set up a commanding advantage, having jumped the first of the ditches and racing towards the third. He made running to win several times in France, this horse, and is obviously setting out to endeavour to duplicate that tactic this time. Running down the fence, it'll be the second last next time. The fourth, Edredon Bleu, well clear. The Carrot Man jumps at second, Bold Choice and Prate Box, and then Fool's Errand, and then Glen Mirage. As they jump the fifth, or the leader does, Edredon Bleu from the Carrot Man, Prate Box and Bold Choice and Fool's Errand, and Glen Mirage, and getting a little bit closer now is Black Church. Edredon Bleu by a good dozen lengths from the Carrot Man, about 6 to 8 lengths up himself on Prate Box. A little gap then to Bold Choice, Glen Mirage. On the outside then is Black Church, and the back marker now is Fool's Errand. Breasting the rise over on the far side, Edredon Bleu and Jim Cullity, the clear leaders, still by about a dozen lengths from the Carrot Man. Got about a 4 to 5 length advantage over Prate Box. Behind Prate Box, making ground all the time, is Black Church, just moving into fourth ahead of Glen Mirage and Bold Choice. And behind them, Fool's Errand as the leader, Edredon Bleu. comes to the next. Number 6 of the 16 fences in all. Edredon Bleu jumps it very economically. The Carrot Man jumps it second, Prate Box third. Black Church is now 4, coming to the second of the ditches. Edredon Bleu and the Carrot Man. Prate Box, and then Black Church. Edredon Bleu not quite so far ahead of the Carrot Man, then Prate Box and Black Church. Over the water this time, Edredon Bleu from the Carrot Man, Prate Box, Black Church, Glen Mirage on the inside, Bold Choice, and under pressure now is Fool's Errand. Edredon Bleu, he ducked to the right there a bit and lost quite a bit of ground. The Carrot Man getting closer to him now as they run downhill towards the next 6 from home. Edredon Bleu from the Carrot Man, but only a length between them. Edredon Bleu, the Carrot Man. A long run now towards the next. Prate Box is not so far off these 2 leaders, but then there is a very long gap. A long gap to Black Church and Bold Choice. So the leaders beginning the long swing towards the home straight, with Edredon Bleu has made all the running so far, opening up a further gap to about 4 lengths now over the Carrot Man, then Prate Box getting closer, gap of about 10 to 12 lengths then to Black Church. Into the home straight. The Carrot Man and Prate Box. Coming down to this plain fence before the final ditch, 5 from home. Edredon Bleu jumping to the right once again. The Carrot Man, the sheepskin noseband. Prate Box coming between horses there as they come down to the final ditch. 4 from home. Edredon Bleu lands in the lead from Prate Box, but Prate Box travelling strongly in the centre of the course. Edredon Bleu on the near side. The Carrot Man next. The Bold Choice very nearly went at that one, but he's up or he's still continuing. 3 from home. Prate Box on the far side lands in the lead from the Carrot Man and the weakening Edredon Bleu, and then comes Fool's Errand, and coming down now towards the second last. Prate Box, oh, he makes a mess of that but gets away with it. The Carrot Man jumps it second, Edredon Bleu fourth, third and fourth Fool's Errand. Coming down to the final fence now in the Osmington Mills Holidays Permit Trainers Association Handicap Chase. Prate Box lands in the lead and is going to win it. In second is the Carrot Man, and then comes Edredon Bleu, and then Fool's Errand as they stride up towards the line. It's Prate Box striding up to the line to win this very easily, to become Patrick Chamming's third winner of the season. Second is the Carrot Man. It's going to be very close for third, with Fool's Errand just getting up to be third ahead of the long-time leader Edredon Bleu, and behind them came a very creditable Glen Mirage under Miss Miranda Coombe. Behind them, Bold Choice. Behind Bold Choice was Black Church, and so the result of the Osmington Mills Holidays and Permit Trainers Association Handicap Chase. First, number 4, Prate Box, owned by Mr. John Corbett, trained by Patrick Chammings and ridden by Andy Thornton, his 23rd winner of the season. Second was number 5, the Carrot Man, owned by Mrs. Jill Winkworth, trained by Peter Winkworth and ridden by Leighton Aspel. And third was number 2, Fool's Errand, owned by Mrs. David Russell, trained by Toby Balding and ridden by Tony McCoy, with fourth, number 1, Edredon Bleu, 7-4 favourite, the winner.
The story of the race was that Edredon Bleu went very fast early on, jumped continually right-handed. He's a horse with quality and will win. Forget his finishing place today. But let's look up to the lead, where Prate Box, given a good ride by Andrew Thornton, had sealed it some way out, Skew, riding and getting to them quietly.
That's right. I mean, the important factor of this, he hadn't let Edredon Bleu off too far in front, or the Carrot Man. He got them covered at all stages, and when he turned into the straight, he gradually got there without the horse doing too much. As you said, they've gone a right gallop. He looked plenty tired enough at the second last, but Andrew is, as you say, a very much improving jockey. Oh, he's getting the good rides now, and a very good horseman. Just got in close there, but you know, he's done everything he could to put the horse right himself. He hasn't panicked now. He's had a little look around, a lovely hold of his head, just taken another with him. and a slap down the shoulder. You're trying to get the horse up on the bridle. Look, he's just easing back lovely. That fence is always a lot easier to jump than the second last. He's done it nicely. Again, he's just giving him a slap down the shoulder, look each way, and now look stylish for the cameras and count the money.
Yes, in fact, he'd gone short at both those last two. Wasn't meeting it for going any medals. He's won it easily.
First time he's won in England. All his 5 previous victories in Ireland. Winner of 6 now of his 27 races. His 7-year-old by Elamanamu out of Prattelon by Ballymore. And the starting price is as follows.
The winner, number 4, Prate Box, the 7-4 favourite. The first 2 favourites win at Chepstow. Second, number 5, the Carrot Man, 8-1, only 7 round.
And the Tote Silver Trophy, the big race, is next at Chepstow. We'll return for that. Now, motorsport, 4 wheels or 2, Donington Park has